Are you looking for the best cordless finish nailers? In this video we will look at some of the best cordless finish nailers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. DEWALT DCN 660D 120V Max XR 16 gauge angled finish nailer. If you're getting ready to install trim, molding, baseboards, or similar materials, then it's hard to go wrong with this powerful finish nailer from DEWALT. The kit includes a 20-volt, 2.0 amp-hour battery that can shoot up to 816 gauge nails on a single charge, plus a charger and a carry bag. The nailer has a brushless motor, which provides more runtime and longer motor life with fewer requirements for maintenance. It even has a LED light to help you more accurately place your nails. You can set this nailer to 2 different firing modes: bump mode, which fires a nail with each bump of the nailer's tip against the wood surface, or sequential mode, which requires a squeeze of the trigger for each nail. Bump mode is useful for speed, while sequential mode is best for precision. The magazine is angled at 20 degrees, meaning you'll be able to reach into corners or tight spaces more easily without having to contort your hand. It loads with 16 gauge nails from 1 1/4 inch to 2.5 inches in length and can hold up to 110 angled nails at a time. The nailer has a tool-free depth adjustment lever, which allows you to control how deeply the nail penetrates the wood, so you won't be left with a nail sticking out or driving too far into your finished project. There's also a tool-free lever to release jams, so should a nail become caught in the tool, you'll be able to easily free it. The only downside to this tool is its high price, but we feel it is worth the price thanks to its power, reliability, and sturdy construction. At number 2. Craftsman CMCN 616V V2016 gauge straight finish nailer. If you don't need an exceptionally fast finish nailer, and you're looking to save a little bit of money, then this 16 gauge, straight magazine tool from Craftsman is worth a look. You'll need to buy a Craftsman 20-volt battery separately if you don't already own one, but with the battery in place, this finish nailer can shoot up to 375 nails per charge. It takes straight, 16-gauge nails from a minimum of 1 inch long to a maximum of 2.5 inches long, and can hold up to 100 nails at a time. You can adjust the drive depth with no tools, just a turn of the depth adjustment wheel. However, this nailer only has a sequential firing mode. It does not have a bump mode. The handle is comfortable to hold, thanks to the straight firing angle, and this nailer has a built-in LED work light. While it may be lacking a bump mode, you can still feel confident that this tool won't leave any marks behind thanks to its no-mar tip. At number 3. Milwaukee 2839-20M18 Fuel 18V 15 gauge angled finish nailer. This powerful finish nailer from Milwaukee has a nitrogen air spring mechanism that shoots 15 gauge nails into hardwoods or softwoods with the kind of power you'd usually expect only from a pneumatic nailer. Plus, it has a brushless motor for improved runtime and longer motor life. The nailer runs on an 18-volt battery, which is sold separately. With a Milwaukee M18 Red Lithium CP 2.0 battery pack, you can expect to shoot up to 750 nails on a single charge, and at a rate of 3 nails per second, that's fast. It can use 15 gauge angled nails from 1 1/4 inch to 2.5 inches in length, and the magazine can hold up to 110 nails at a time. The magazine on this finish nailer is at a 34-degree angle, and the nailer itself is fairly compact in size, so this is a great tool for reaching into corners or other awkward spots. No tool is required to change the drive depth, so you can easily adjust how far you want the nails to penetrate the wood. It can be set to shoot in bump mode or sequential mode as well. A built-in LED work light helps improve your accuracy, and a metal belt hook lets you keep the nailer at hand when roaming your job site. At number 4. Ryobi P331 plus 18V AirStrike 15 gauge cordless finish nailer. A 15 gauge finish nailer is useful for fastening larger materials like crown molding, or for when you need to be sure your fastener will hold. This powerful tool from Ryobi lets you control how deeply the nail penetrates the wood in 2 ways. You can adjust the pressure with which the tool shoots the nail, or you can use the depth control lever. Either way, you'll be able to shoot angled nails as short as 1 inch up to a maximum of 2.5 inches in length, which is a wider range than many similar tools. You can also set the nailer to fire in either sequential or bump mode. The 18-volt battery needed to power the nailer is sold separately, but with Ryobi's 1+4 high-performance lithium-ion battery, you can shoot up to 750 nails per charge. You'll need angled nails, as the magazine is at a 34-degree angle, which makes it easier to use the tool in corners or other confined spaces. A built-in LED light will help illuminate your work area, and there's a belt clip for easy toting of the tool. And unlike most finish nailers, this one comes with a pack of 500 2-inch nails to get you off to a good start. At number 5. Metabo HPT Northern Territory 1865 DMAS 18V 15-gauge angled finish nailer. This powerful finish nailer from Metabo HPT can shoot up to a whopping 1,100 nails with the included 18-volt, 3.0 amp-hour battery. That means you can work longer without having to worry about recharging. The magazine is at a 34-degree angle for easy use in tight spots, and it holds up to 100 nails. You can use 15-gauge angled nails ranging from 1 1/4 inch to 2.5 inches in length, and no tool is required to set the drive depth. You can set the nailer to fire in either bump or sequential mode, bump when you want to work as quickly as possible, and sequential when you need more precision. The nailer has a brushless motor for longer life with less required maintenance, LED work light helps you stay accurate, and the nailer has a belt loop to keep it close at hand. One of the few downsides to this finish nailer is that it's 7.5 pounds, it's a little heavier than some other models, which can make it harder to work overhead or for long sessions without a rest. Still, we feel the speed and power of the nailer makes it a worthwhile addition to your carpentry tool collection. At number 6. Ryobi P326 Plus 18V AirStrike 16-gauge cordless finish nailer. While most straight finish nailers aren't quite as easy to use in corners or awkward spots, this nailer has a fairly small tip, making it easier to fit into tight spaces. And we especially like that this Ryobi 16-gauge nailer can handle nails in an impressively wide range of lengths, from a minimum of 3/4 inch to a maximum of 2.5 inches. Remember that it uses straight 16-gauge nails, not angled nails, which will save you a little money. The nailer is powered by an 18-volt battery, which is not included. Depending on the battery you choose, the nailer can shoot up to 1,000 nails on a single charge, easily driving them even through hardwoods. Its magazine holds up to 100 nails at a time. You can adjust the level to which the nail penetrates the wood either with the pressure adjuster dial or the drive depth lever. It also has a tool-free jam release. However, the nailer only has a sequential firing mode, it does not have a bump mode. Still, this is a great nailer for installing crown moldings, baseboards, door jambs, paneling, and other interior or exterior trim. It's reasonably priced, as well. At number 7. DEWALT 20V Max XR 15-gauge finish nailer and 18-gauge brad nailer kit. If you need a nailer for delicate work, such as installing very thin moldings like shoe moldings along baseboards, or even for crafts like making birdhouses or picture frames, then a brad nailer, which uses thin 18-gauge nails, is the best choice. But if you also need a nailer that can handle typical finishing tasks, including the installation of larger moldings such as baseboards, crown molding, chair rails, and wainscoting, then you'll love this combo kit from DEWALT, which includes both an 18-gauge brad nailer and a 15-gauge angled finish nailer. Both tools are powered by a DEWALT 20-volt battery, which is not included. Both of the nailers have thin micro noses that easily fit into tight areas, can be used in either bump or sequential mode, and have easily adjusted drive depths. The finish nailer has a 34-degree angled magazine that can hold up to 110 15-gauge angled nails in sizes ranging from 1 1/4 inch to 2.5 inches. It can shoot up to 680 nails per charge, depending on the battery you choose. The brad nailer can shoot 18-gauge nails from 5/8 inch to 2 1/8 inches in length and can hold up to 110 nails in its magazine. While pricey, this is a great set of powerful nailers with DEWALT's reliable performance and durability.